Hello everyone. So today I wanted to do a quick little video on everything I just picked up at the Dollar Tree. If you've never looked at the Dollar Tree school section, it is phenomenal. It is so much better than it used to be. Remember back in the day, like when I was a kid growing up, like a teenager and stuff, the Dollar Tree was really crappy and it had really cheap crap. And it wasn't something you were ever proud of owning. Everyone knew when your stuff came from the Dollar Tree and you were kind of shutting for it. But that's not the case anymore. So I wanted to show you some of the awesome stuff they have and what I got and my ideas of what I plan on doing with them. So the first thing I got was a 200 count of flashcards. These are just the blank ones on one side. And then has the rules on the other side, the lines on the other side. I got these because you can never have enough flashcards, and we're doing the Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons. And I want to put the sounds on here, written the way that they are in the book, so we can do extra practice while we're out and about and doing other stuff in our daily life. So I got these. The next thing I freaking love National Geographic stuff, and they had these National Geographic Match the Facts things. And so what it is it's like a picture of, this one is dolphins, and then it has some facts about it. So it says, these animals can hear sound underwater from 24 kilometers away. I think that's 25 miles or 15 miles. I can't see it because it's covered. These animals track their prey through the expert use of echolocation. Echolocation is the reflection of sound to locate objects. And so, while my daughter, who is only 3, is way too young for the fact, like match the picture to the fact by reading it, I think that's a great tool because we can work together to do these, and she can also learn facts about all these wonderful animals. There's 36 match and fact cards. And I just think this is awesome because, you know, you can never teach your child enough about what is in our environment. And these are awesome little cards. So as you can see, they're connected when you open them. This is the ant one. If you want to pause, you can read the fact on it. But I don't know if you can see, but it's perforated, so you actually rip them apart. I'm not going to rip these apart right now, solely because then they're just little fact cards, and we can read them, and she can look at the picture, and we can talk about the animal. She's really into, like, nature and bugs and stuff, so I think that's awesome. You know, there's a bison, there's butterfly, camel, cheetah, and so many more. So I love that these aren't actually ripped apart because that means I can use these just as little fact cards. And then as she learns more about them and gets a little bit older, we can definitely rip them apart and turn them into puzzles because she also loves doing puzzles, but right now they're just going to be little fact cards for her, which is awesome. The next thing I got that's also from National Geographic is these placemats. I don't know if you can pause and see these, but they're awesome. They're very vibrant and colorful. There's 12 different ones in here, and it just has information about different things on them. It has, you know, facts. It has word searches. It has crossword puzzles, just pictures for them to color, trying to draw. And so I think these are awesome. These are technically like placemats. Think of like those interactive ones you get for your kid when you go out to eat at a sit-down restaurant, or the outside of a bag if you go to like Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or something like that. So I think these are awesome. There's something that I can give her just to do on her own, and she can color them and I can work with them. So the Dollar Tree brand is for school stuff is Teaching Tree. It's this right here. And so I got this next one. It's Geography Our World. It says on the back that it's geared to 4th through 6th grade. I'm just seeing it's up on the front of this one too. And so I got it even though it says it's for that age, because looking at it in the store, it's just like information. So I can read through this with her. We can talk about what we see and everything. And it's not written where it's so over her head that she wouldn't be able to understand it. The only thing is that makes it 4th to 6th grade is there's like a little questionnaire test thing on each sheet so that you can make sure like the information's stuck. And we could talk about those questions, like some of these questions in like a verbal conversation, not like in a test format. So I thought this was awesome because it's like an introduction to geography, what geography is, what a map is, what a map legend means, and stuff like that. And so I'm actually not going to put these back in. I just figured these would be something that she would enjoy doing whenever she wanted to learn about something. Or we travel a lot, and so my thought is like, you know, there could be there's stuff on like the different regions of the country, so we could talk about where we're flying and use pages correlating with our travel. The next thing I got was the city writing prompts. Again, these are meant for 4th to 6th grade. But I'm going to kind of use these the same as like the animal fact cards, because that's pretty much what these are. These are beautiful cards. And they feel really nice. They're thick. They're large. And so it has a picture of a city. And this one's Dallas. I'm not sure if you know the skyline. But this is a picture of Dallas. And then on the back, it gives you some facts about Dallas. And this last paragraph here is the writing prompt. So it says, explain how Dallas rose to prominence as a city historically, what strategies, factors influenced its development, why did these factors make a difference? So that's a great writing prompt, but again, my daughter's 3, so that's way above her head and her dexterity of writing and her knowledge, but she can look at these pictures, and again, these can kind of go with our travel, and we can talk about the facts, and I can explain to her a little bit what each of these places are. So this one is Dallas. Then we have Detroit. We have New York. We have Nashville. We have Pittsburgh. We have New Orleans. Oops, there we go. New Orleans. We have San Fran. And we have Seattle. And these are all places that are within the U.S. and easy for us to travel to for us. So I thought they would be great to kind of go along with, like the same as that geography, is to talk about where we're going, give her a little information about it so she could understand the history of where we're going. Because, of course, while we're there, we're going to be looking at a lot of the historic sites. And the next one is landforms. And these are the exact same as that. These are writing prompts. It gives you a bunch of information. And so it has volcanoes, glaciers, the Panama Canal, it has the Everglades, it has the tundra, and a couple others. I don't remember. There's 8 of them. But awesome little writing prompt. I thought these were going to be the same without opening and looking through them. These are math teaching prompts. And these are actually just little worksheets. And again, this is geared to 2nd grade on these ones. So well above my daughter's comprehension for right now and her math skills. But I can just set these away, because the thing with the Dollar Tree is they always are changing their stuff and you can't always find the same things. So I went ahead and picked these up, even though they're well above my daughter's comprehension. The next thing I picked up was 4 of these. These little file folders. They are super sturdy. Like, for $1 a piece, like, these are super, super awesome. And I got black ones because we are very much a black kind of family for our products that we purchase. But they had, like, blue ones, and they had pink ones and yellow ones. And their colors tend to be a little on the brighter side. That is one thing the Dollar Tree does still, is their colors are like overwhelmingly bright usually. So when they have things like this in black, I definitely pick them up. And this will be nice because I can put all my daughter's workbooks and sheets and stuff that she's doing for that day in one, and we can just work through it throughout the day as she wants to. She knows what she wants, what there is for her to do that day, and she can just pull what she feels like doing out of it and do it. And then I can sit one next to it, and she can put everything that she's done, completed it, into the next one. But I got 4 of these because I figured it would be awesome. They would be awesome little additions to our homeschool. I did pick up a few more things that I apparently forgot to grab. I picked up a 2017-2018 schedule planner, so that way I can write my lessons plans out on that. I will do a separate video on how I'm doing that later. I picked up those big, I think they're called D-rings, O-rings. They're just the metal rings that clasp. That way when I do our flashcards, I can hole punch them in the corner and then take them with us without having to worry about them being everywhere. So I picked those up for that reason. And I think that was about it. Oh, I picked up one more thing. It was in a pack, but there was one that was ripped open that you could tell someone had stolen some out of. But they're supposed to be the borders for like the top of the ceiling in the classrooms and stuff like that, or around a whiteboard in a classroom. And I found one, and it was the only one they had, and I was okay with buying it. It's usually like a pack of 12 or something. But they had this one that just had the pieces scattered, and it was missing some. And they were so kind to let me take one for free without having to purchase the entire pack. And it just has the solar systems of all of our planets in order from the sun to furthest, or vice versa, whichever way you decide to hang it. So I added that to our posters that are right outside this door, actually. And I will show that to y'all over on Instagram. I'll show a picture of that. I hope you guys find this video helpful. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below with your favorite Dollar Tree finds for your homeschooling, and how you use things, and how you modify stuff that are meant for your older kiddos or for older kids, even if you don't have any that are that age bracket, to work for your kid. Or even if it's vice versa. If you have stuff that you just fall in love with that you see that's technically geared towards like 2nd grade, but you have a 4th grader, and how you make that more complicated. I would love to see that. I hope you guys find this video helpful, and I will see you all next time.